Hi guys, my name is Michelle and welcome back to the Homestead Baker. I just thought I'd give you a quick update on a garden tour and see how our vegetables are doing. I'll divide this into two, so I'll do what we have planted outside and then what we have planted in the tunnel. So just a quick update. Today is May 22nd and here are our potatoes that I've put in the ground. So these were sowed on the 16th of April, so they're about 4 or 5 weeks in the ground, and you can kind of see obviously there's an abundance of weeds, but lots of potato plants are starting to come up. Nice big one there, and down here there's a good few of them all starting to sprout their heads up. So hopefully, I reckon maybe about 5 or 6 weeks they'll be kind of ready to harvest. I did post a video yesterday as to why I like to plant my own potatoes. So here you can just show you, we have 8 drills of potatoes. We still have another bag to plant. So we have 8 drills of potatoes going along here. The seed potatoes cost us about €65. And to buy the equivalent in the shops would be far more expensive. So the bag of 2 kg potatoes in the shops were about €9 yesterday. Over here I have onions planted in these packets here. So this section here is red onions and this section here is white onions, and we were quite happy to see that some of them are starting to peer their little heads up. So you can see here, just here, there's an onion seed. You kind of see the little green shoot coming up there. So I think, I'm not really sure how long the germination or the grow time for onions are, but we'll just keep an eye on them. You see that here, so we've got some coming up here, and they're starting to peer their heads up. So kind of exciting. I'll show you how we harvest them and how we store them. I kind of tend to plant the greens and then keep them up. So here is broccoli seeds, or broccoli plants, that we have actually sowed from seeds, and they're doing quite strong. So they're quite sturdy in the ground and coming on quite nicely. So there are 6 broccoli seeds that I planted myself. Last week you saw, I'll link that video down below, when I was planting seeds I ran out of broccoli seeds and Swedes seeds. Went and got some today, so we'll plant some of them today and have them planted out. Here is cauliflower seeds. These are cauliflower seed plants that we've grown from seed. So they're quite young yet, but some of them, you can see here, are starting to really take shape. And here's our cabbage seeds as well that we've planted, our cabbage plants that we've planted from seed. Again, quite strong. So we're kind of keeping an eye on these at the moment. They're not being eaten, so we're kind of doing a little bit of an experiment here in terms of planting plants outside. A couple of years ago we've done it, and overnight I think like a pile of bunnies or something came and had a great feast on the plants that we had. So at the moment there doesn't seem to be any slugs or anything eating these plants, so we'll just keep an eye on them and go on and kind of monitor them over a little period. So about 8 drills of potatoes there. We will get one more drill. A little bit late sowing them, but we have them, so we're just going to put them in the ground, not to have them to waste, and hopefully they'll come out. Here I have some tomato plants growing from seed. They're in the tunnel at the moment, and I'll show you that in a separate video. I might plant some tomato plants here. Up here is where I'm going to put some turnips or swede plants when they grow. And here is the carrots that I've sowed last week. Nothing has come up on them yet, so hopefully next week we might start seeing some little leaves coming up. I think it's probably about 2 weeks before the seeds start to germinate, so they're well watered, put tomato feed on them, and hopefully then they'll come up. I'll just show you my rhubarb patch. I'm going to work a little bit on the rhubarb patch today. It's a beautiful day here in County Kilkenny, Ireland. Rain is staying away, a little bit windy, but nice and dry. rhubarb patch. Generally a lot of the leaves that we pull compost in place or compost in the ground. It's very messy. So you can kind of see some nice stalks coming up there. So I'm actually going to work on this today and completely de-weed it, hopefully. And I'll do a short in terms of the after. So here's the picture in terms of our rhubarb. And our trees, we wanted to kind of get a little bit more fruit trees in the ground, so we just have a tree at the moment. So this one is an apple tree, this one is a plum tree, and then this one here beside the compost bin is another apple tree. Doing quite well. Hopefully there'll be some apples on it that we can use for some baking later on in the season when they grow around August, September time. Lots of flowers you can see on this tree. I want to get some, I think raspberries. I think raspberries grow quite well. So if anyone has any ideas or tips, just let me know. Our plum tree, I think it hasn't grown any fruit or flowers just yet, but hopefully it'll come on a little bit. Our second apple tree, it's kind of a little bit dismal. I think some of it may have died, but there is some parts of it obviously that have green shoots on it. But I mean, there's stalks here that aren't growing, so hopefully that will grow. Both of them, this one grew tremendously. Both were planted around the same time. So that's what we have in our outdoor space. This is just dead space. We haven't used this in a couple of years. So what we're going to do is, once we get some new blades for our rotavator, we're just going to kind of dig this up. I might, down here in the corner, put some raspberry trees or bushes. I'm not sure what they come in, and some more fruit trees around there, and maybe a couple more apple trees. In the corner here, I want to put some cherry blossom trees, and then we just need to clean up the beds all along the boundary wall. So what I'm just going to do is keep that nice and easy. I'm just going to get a load of topsoil, dump some topsoil on it, and just stick some heathers and flowers and stuff that will come back every year to kind of keep it low maintenance. And then down here along this wall, I just want to put some kind of beds or railway sleepers. So we put some climbing trees and climbing plants along the wall. I want to have some strawberry beds around here from the shoots that we get. If you guys have any tricks or tips for me, it'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll just keep you updated, so we can't wait until our lovely potato crop comes in, and we'll have an abundance, hopefully, of homegrown organic orla potatoes. So thanks guys for watching this video. I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel, and just kind of, we'll build this community together to kind of grow and share tips and tricks of homesteading. So I know in terms of what we're trying to do here is trying to grow as much veg and potatoes and fruit as we can ourselves, rather than buying them with price inflation, things that are happening in the world, Brexit, the Ukrainian war. Prices have gone up something awful in the last year, 18 months. So this is kind of maybe to sustain the same quality of living that we have. So thanks for stopping by and watching this video, and if you like it, please subscribe to my channel.